happens when a luxury solo cruiser boards one of the most inexpensive and negatively rated cruise lines in America? Well, you're about to find out. This is the JennDanielle experience on the MSC Seashore. It's Cruise Day and welcome to Orlando. Today I will be boarding my very first MSC cruise, the MSC Seashore. So we have to head out to Port Canaveral, which is actually quite a ways away from the airport. So it's about a 45-minute drive, and so I am going to be using cruise control. Shout out to MH Family Adventures who plugged me about this company. It was only $25 to book a one-way ticket to get to the port, so I'm getting ready to try to figure out where the meetup is. I am once again doing what I tell you guys not to do and flying in the day of the cruise. So my boarding time is noon. I got on the first flight out of Atlanta. Just because I'm in Atlanta and there's so many different options and it's only like a 1-hour flight, I've gotten where I'm a little bit more flexible, where I don't fly in the day before as often now, but I still recommend it as a solo traveler. Now, we are getting ready to find where this pickup is and figure out what we're gonna do for this cruise. I'm really excited because they have some really cheap options, and so if I like it, I'll probably be doing this cruise a lot more frequently going forward. Cruise Control Transportation was such a good choice for getting transportation to Port Canaveral. The van was really a nice size, it was clean, air conditioned, and the driver was really friendly. So highly recommend checking them out if you need a ride to Port Canaveral from the airport. Okay, I am here, and Cruise Control drops you off right in the midst of where you drop your bags off. The ship is back here. You guys will see it in a moment, but we are getting ready to head to the line. All right, and this is the line for regular boarding. If you have Yacht Club, you get the VIP experience. Gonna head this way. This line isn't too bad, but we actually are a lot earlier than what we're supposed to be. So we'll see what happens and what time they actually let me board. Okay, so we have made it in the terminal after about a 45-minute wait outside. This is what it looks like. Looks like you're gonna go through security. Okay, so although I hadn't checked in or anything online, the process was really easy. I just needed my room number, and I am actually headed to board the ship. So originally I was supposed to board at like 2-3 o'clock. Then they texted me yesterday and said 12 o'clock, but it is now 11:30 and I am headed on the ship. So glad I got here early. Smooth moving for the most part, other than the little wait outside. But we're getting ready to get on the ship. This atrium area is the first thing you see when boarding the ship. And have you ever seen an atrium this gorgeous? This really set the mood for me, being the first thing I saw. So it's 3 levels, and once you get to the bottom, there's a bar, which you guys will see in a future video. And these are the epic steps that you see people taking photos on. So beautiful. Okay, we made it up to the 11th floor, so we can drop off our stuff, but we can't stay in the room. All right, y'all. These numbers be throwing me for a loop. Okay, 1117. Okay, I'm not down far enough. Why they tell me to come this way? My room don't fall in between these numbers. This is room 11117. It is a balcony cabin that is on the odd side. Let's start with the bathroom here. Here is the space you have. It actually seems like a little bit more space with the configuration here. So you have your mirror and everything there, a couple shelves for you to put your things. You have the magnetized mirror. The shower does come with some variation of, it looks like, body soap and shampoo. You have the footstand there. Let's get into the room. You have hanger decks here, which I really like. That you're able to hang your stuff here, so you don't have to worry about bringing the magnetized holders. Here is the bed. Have not tried it to see what it feels like yet, but at least loving the size. You have lighting right next to your bed here. A couple of different little cabinets. I'm not seeing any outlets over here as of now. Here is the closet space. So multiple shelves here. A couple of drawers down there. And once you come to this side, you have where you can hang things, a little bit of storage space up there along the top. So good amount of storage for your closet. Lighting over the bed. Keep on moving. Yeah, so no outlets next to the bed. Looks like you may have a USB there possibly on this side. So it's only one side. You get a full sofa in this cabin. There is your television. This is what the outlet situation is. So you have 2 regular outlets as well as 2 USBs as well as 2 European outlet holders. More shelving, so good amount of storage here. You have a stool where you can sit. Your blow dryer is right here, and I actually already had to use it, and it is pretty good and powerful. It's already plugged up, and you just push it like that. You have to hold the button. You have your mirror, more storage here. I'm loving the storage situation and all the shelving in the room. There is a mini bar in your room, so this is where that is. This is what the price situation is for if you order anything from the mini bar. And there it is. So those little shots of vodka will cost you $10. Insane. So you definitely don't want to bother those. Have some Pringles in there as far as food, water, soda. And let's get to the main event, the balcony. So the balcony has the 2 chairs and the little stand there. These chairs don't recline or anything, but pretty standard size balcony. Now I will say this ship was built in 2021, and I'm actually surprised the balcony looks a little bit dated to me, just compared to some of the other balconies I've seen on other ships. But it's a balcony, so we're not complaining. But this is a full pan of the room. Huge, huge, huge sofa here. And that is what you can expect if you get a balcony room on MSC. Okay, so my room wasn't ready yet, but I did grab my key card from the door. So I guess we are free to start exploring. Let's go try to register for some events and lock in these restaurant reservations. Okay, so I saw this on the video. I think you can register for venues and stuff here. So it says plan and book. Let's get some theater shows. Total Divas looks like it's the only show. So we can go today. Let's do 9:30. Okay. Gotta put your card there. And
she's gonna take the packages at home. And then she will let
and looks like we are booked. So that was pretty easy. Okay, so let's try this for dinners. And we're headed to the buffet, Marketplace Buffet, which is sure to be a packed spot right now. We have the hand washing area, like royal. Nice little drink station there. I'll make sure you guys see it in a moment. Alright, so for meal number 1, I started at the buffet, and I ain't gonna lie, nothing looked good but the pizza. I've heard good things about this pizza, and I love me a good doughy pizza. Like, I like me some bread on it. It's not that thin stuff, so this might be the best pizza I've had. We'll see how it tastes in a minute. The food has lived down to the hype. I guess that's the best way to put it. The pizza, even though it was bready, it was not great. And the pineapple juice I got from the machine was so watered down. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough couple days with the food. I can see that they were right about that. All right, well, coming out of the marketplace is the first place that I was really excited to see, and that is this jungle pool. It's so pretty. It has a cover in here, but it is hot when you stand under here. So hopefully, like later on in the day, it'll feel good. It's probably be a big spot for kids. There's a bar over here in the corner, which is great. So yeah. But we're gonna go down to Ola Tacos because yeah, we got to figure out where the decent food is. I do have a specialty package where I'll get to eat at 3 different restaurants, including Ola Taco. But we may be eating there twice because I don't like what they had at the buffet. But y'all know I don't like buffets either, so I still don't feel like that's a full knock to MSC because I wouldn't eat a buffet on any cruise line. So you do have smart elevators, so when you push your floor, it's going to tell you which elevator you need to get on. And if you ever see one of these, depending on how many people you have with you, you need to press that number that many times so that the elevator knows and holds space for that number of people. We're headed down to Ola Tacos to see what we can find to eat. And then we're going to do some more exploring. Look who's here, y'all. It is Sig and Carly. Now, of course, I had to enjoy lunch with my girls because one thing about the 3 of us as solo travelers is we do not see each other very often after embarkation day. And that rang true for this cruise, like all of them. Okay, so I just left Ola Taco and it was actually really good. So specialty dining is the way to go on this ship. Just go ahead and be prepared. Don't even get upset about it. Just know you're gonna have to pay for extra dining. All right, y'all, we had to regroup the hair. This heat is killing the lace. But once you first get on, you want to go down and do your muster station drill and all of that. So I just went to the room. You have to watch video on the TV, dial 881, and then go down to your actual station. Mine is on 7, which looks like the elevators aren't working right now. Okay, there it is.
7, car C.
So I'm about to head down there, hopefully check this off the list and be done so that I can officially get started cruising. A big complaint I've heard about MSC is their muster drill process, and apparently it has changed since a lot of the videos I saw have come out. So now after dialing the number, you just go to your station and they scan your card. You don't have to go at the same time, and you're basically free to go after that. So it's really simple. So since I was right outside the casino, I decided to pop in and do a little bit of a tour of it. One of the areas I am most excited about, the sports bar. I saw this in a video. You actually have access to some of the casino machines, which I think is really cool. And I love these little individual booths to watch games. This is a game lover's paradise. So you have a lot of open seating over here as well. Hey guys, so I am just waking up from a nap, and when I tell you I needed that hour, I needed it. Sometimes you need to just go ahead, turn off the lights, pop in that bed for an hour. So now it is 4 o'clock, so I'm headed to the Sailaway party, which starts at 4:30. So we should be a little bit early. Hopefully we get a good seat. But let's see what this is talking about and see Reverend Dr. E. I have been wanting to cruise with him since he worked for Carnival. He happened to leave right before I got on the Conquest to sail with him, so we'll get to experience what sailing with him is like. So let's go to Sailaway. Now, of course, since I got there early, the party wasn't really ramped up, but I'm not gonna lie, MSC kind of did the thing with the Sailaway. I was not expecting for it to be so many people out and about dancing, but it started to fill up as it went on. So it actually was a good time, and surprisingly, it was giving me carnival vibes, like a toned down carnival vibe Sailaway party. All the line dances, all that stuff, they were doing it. So yeah, I was kind of impressed with it. I am back in the room after visiting the sports bar and going to Sailaway, so let's talk first impressions. So the boarding process was actually very easy. I was a little worried because I had issues with the app and checking in and taking my photo. It just wouldn't work for some reason. It kept telling me I wasn't positioning the camera, so I wasn't able to fully check in via their app before getting on, but it wasn't an issue. They were able to quickly speed me through. I did need to know my cabin number, which luckily was in the app, so that process was relatively easy. My boarding time was supposed to be like 3 o'clock. Then they sent me a text yesterday telling me it was 12. But since I flew in this morning and cruise control could get me in on the 9 o'clock shuttle, I got to the port about 10ish, and I was able to actually board starting around 11. They had us to wait outside, and all of us boarded around 11 that were outside. They didn't even look at the times that you were supposed to be there or anything, so it actually worked out to my advantage, and I was able to get on the ship before a lot of people got on and, you know, get access to the elevators. And so I didn't see any of that jumbled up mess that a lot of people share in vlogs when it comes to being stuck on the elevator and things like that. So definitely the boarding process was very simple. I definitely will give them, you know, a good rating for that. I just needed my passport, and that was it. Passport and the cabin number. And so once I got on board, I was able to go to the room. They didn't have the rooms ready. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I have been to a room and seen like the bed sheets not on and like the room completely not ready. Like the room was not ready when I got on, but I was able to come by and they had the door cracked where I could drop my stuff off. But of course I have like a lot of expensive electronics, so I didn't want to leave those in the room, but I did leave my carry-on suitcase which had just clothes in it. So it was great being able to drop my stuff off in my room as soon as I boarded. And so from there I kind of walked around and decided to check out the buffet, you know, stop by the gym, look at the spa and things like that. So first impressions when it comes to what I think, this is a beautiful ship, absolutely beautiful ship. I think especially for that $267 price that I've mentioned. So I've been able to find some cruises in the $200, $300, $400 range for solo travelers. I think that this is an awesome cruise for that. I am a very low maintenance cruiser, so my goal is to really kind of pay attention to some of the things that you guys usually like ask me about and rate cruises from when it comes to food and things like that, because I understand that I cruise a lot more often than a lot of people do. And so for me, I can have a bad experience and just keep it moving and be on another cruise in the next couple of weeks. But I understand for a lot of you guys, when you take time out from work and when you go on a ship, like this is the one vacation you may get for the year. So I want to be sensitive to that and to really kind of share the best perspective and what I think, like, is it worth saving your money and going on maybe a higher end celebrity or virgin cruise, or is it worth it to get on some of these cheaper cruises? So I will say for right now, I feel like this cruise is worth it. The buffet the buffet, definitely buffet. Like I have said it in multiple videos, I'm not a fan of buffets, and so it's very difficult for me to rate a buffet because other than celebrity, I have not found one that had the type of food that I like. And I'm not even like a very picky eater. I eat just about everything, but I like to know what I'm eating. And they had some things that were a little questionable and out of the ordinary in the buffet. So, yeah, so I was not a fan. The dessert area was really small. You had like an option of some chicken that was dyed red. Y'all, I know I should have got a video of this because I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but if they ever have it on again, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. But it was like red, and it wasn't bloody, but I don't know, it was like it was food colored red. So they had that, and they had some tilapia, of course burgers, and the burgers just did not look fresh. They looked like they were like straight pulled out of a plastic pack and slapped on a bun with a piece of cheese. So I was not touching them burgers. So the buffet food kind of is what I expected to be, and it seems consistent with the reviews I've seen and the complaints I've seen. I am a specialty girl though, so I did get a 3 dinner specialty package. This is only a 3-day cruise, and so in that package I paid $110, and I will be going to the Butcher's Cut, I think is the name of it, which is the steakhouse on board. I will be going to the Ocean Cay seafood restaurant as well as Ola Taco. So since it's only 3 days, I'll be going to a different specialty restaurant every day for dinner. Now I will say, After going to the buffet and seeing that I didn't eat anything but pizza, I was like, I'm still kind of hungry. So I decided to go to Hola Taco today, and it's very relatively priced. So I think that when you cut on board, it's a good idea to go to Hola Taco to eat versus going to the buffet, because everybody kind of migrates towards the buffet. Now you are going to have to pay like per a la carte per taco for quesadilla and things like that, but at least it's really good. So I really enjoyed those tacos and thought they were good. The tacos were like somewhere in the $2.50, $3, $4 range. The quesadilla was maybe like $5. So relatively inexpensive, and I think that that's a great add-on for you. Now, as far as areas that I am highly impressed with that I've seen so far, I'm very impressed with the atrium. The atrium, when you first walk on the ship, is so beautiful, and I love the layout there, and I think that that area was really, really good. The biggest surprise for me has been the Sailaway party. Now, Reverend Dr. E is the cruise director here. You guys may know him from Carnival. He was there previously on the Conquest, and he now is with MSC and is the cruise director for this cruise, and he is phenomenal. Like, he walks around, he talks to people. I saw him dancing with people, like very interactive. So I think that he does an amazing job, and that he is a great touch and an amazing hire for MSC. So the Sailaway party really surprised me, because it really was giving Carnival vibes. Like, people were dancing, people were having a good time, which I've told you guys that if you go on a weekend cruise, that's typically what you're going to get, is the people that are there to party. They in and out, and you know, that's the time to go if you want to meet probably the most solo travelers and the most people that are like younger that want to party. Another area that I am highly impressed with is the spa. So I did get the thermal spa package for this. That's another add-on that I did, and it was maybe $69, somewhere in the $60 range. So I have access to go every day. They're open from 7 in the morning to 9 p.m. every day. And they give you like a little star on your room key. I don't have my room key with me, but they give you like a little sticker, and so you're able to go and access it whenever you want to. And they have like a pool, like multiple saunas. I'm talking about at least like 7 or 8 different sauna sections, heated seats, different seating areas, and they even have their own whirlpool that's outdoors. So their spa is phenomenal. Very impressed with that, and really happy that I did that add-on as well. As far as other areas, I really like the sports bar. I think that they did an amazing job with their sports bar. This is probably one of the best sports bars I have seen on a cruise ship, because you have a little access to casino machines, as well as you have like some kind of private booth. So like, maybe if you're here with your significant other and you guys want to watch a game, there are little individual booths that you can sit in that have their own TV, and I think that that's a really special touch. They also have some larger ones, so if you're with a larger group, you can sit there too. So I think that that's a really, really great setup, and I do love how they did that for sports, and they actually have it listed what big sports are on right now. So I definitely wouldn't mind being on MSC during the NBA season or during March Madness or something like that. So those are kind of my initial thoughts and what I've seen so far. It is currently 6:30. Tonight I have dinner at the Butcher's Cut. We have a silent disco going on, and I'm going to a show that's on board. So I have a pretty full night. So there'll still be some more things I'll need to come back and tell you guys and review as far as that. But so far, this cruise is off to a good start. I mean, I would say the only disappointing thing has been the food, but luckily I was kind of prepared and knew what to expect with that. So I'm okay with it. So hopefully I can share what happens later on tonight. Maybe we'll come back and talk about it. Maybe not. Y'all know I get tired. So your girl be tired after she go to these events. So may not be able to talk to you guys about it tonight. So if not, I will recap it tomorrow. But that is all for now. I'm getting ready to take a shower and change and get dolled up for dinner. So I'll see you guys back in a minute. Alright guys, so we are back. It is time for dinner, so we are off to the Butcher's Cut, and I want a good steak because I want to be able to judge and rate MSC along with the other steakhouses. Y'all know I love me a good steakhouse, so we're gonna see what the steak is like and what they offer in this restaurant. I got a feeling they're gonna figure out how to charge you for something else. So this is part of my dining plan in one of the restaurants that they pre-select. So the 3 restaurant plan I got actually has the restaurants chosen for me, and I was okay with it because it's steak, seafood, and then the other one was the taco place. So we're gonna see what this steakhouse is like. It's on deck 8, so we are headed down now. And we are back here. These are considered the Chef's Court restaurants. So we are going to Butcher's Cut. I can hear live music, like everything is already lit around here. It's only 8. Ooh, there is the teppanyaki. I love a good teppanyaki place. It's a cocktail bar back here, so I have not been back this far yet. This is what the teppanyaki looks like. Lots of open seating areas and cute places for photos. There's a wine cellar. I did see this on a video, so let me run you guys in here really quick. They actually have all the bottles in here. Look at that. Oh, so cool. We're gonna come back and spend some time here a little later. Let's get over to Butcher's Cut for our reservation. So here are some of the different options they have. You can do a chef's table, dinner and bubbles. So this is what I have is the 3 specialty experience. It was only $110 per person, so I thought that was pretty reasonable to go to a steakhouse, seafood restaurant, and taco restaurant. Oh, this restaurant is cute, y'all. Let's go. Hey, I'm here and I have a view of the window. They have some really nice little tables over there in the corner that probably would have been better for a solo traveler. But this is cute. I don't mind it. Okay, so I started with me some red wine. They have brought the bread. So I decided to go ahead and do the oysters as an upcharge. So they have like a little menu that you can choose the items from if you've done the food package or whatever. And so I have the shrimp cocktail. I have a filet mignon. You get one side, so I did the smoked mashed potatoes, and I did what else? The lava cake. So it's actually a really good menu. It says that would be $59 if you would have paid for it individually. So we're gonna see if it's really worth it to go ahead and get that 3 package deal. I just really wanted the oysters. So you can either add the lobster or oysters. For the $22, they had some other options of things that you can add as well, but I've been a little oyster crazy, so when I see them, I want them. So looking forward to trying this. I think it's going to be really good. So we'll see. Look at the oyster Rockefeller and I knew it wasn't gonna be good, and it did taste exactly how it looked. The outside breading just tasted really mealy, and I don't know if they burnt it or what, but it just wasn't good. So my filet mignon is here. I like that they bring out all the sauces. I know they said there's a peppercorn in there somewhere, but they bring you like a little sample of all of them. And I got their smoked mash, so I'm just waiting on that to come. It looks good. All right, let's see what this steak is talking about. So I ordered it medium, of course. Ooh, okay, it's cutting. Oh, it's melting. I'm gonna try it without anything so I can let you guys know what I really think of it. Oh snap! That is good. Damn, that's a good steak. Okay, y'all know Carnival is like my #1 steakhouse. And believe it or not, Virgin Steakhouse doesn't have the best steak on the ship. I have found that the best steak is found at the Wake as well as at Extra Virgin. But this, I didn't care for Royal Caribbean. This may be the second best steak. Okay, let me show y'all the inside. So y'all can see I got it medium. It's definitely medium. It's tender. The outside has a little bit of a crisp. This is a good steak, y'all. MSC. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all thing with the steak. So I have some smoked mashed potatoes, and I want to try those to see what they taste like. See if it's hot. Well, it's too hot for me to show y'all what they look like, but let's see. Ooh, that's good too. It tastes like bacon was cooked in it. It doesn't have hunks of bacon, but I can taste the like hickory smoke in it. All right, this restaurant looks like a win. I'm gonna try some of these sauces, but yeah, it's time to eat. This is a good choice. You have to come to the Butcher's Cut if you are on MSC. I mean, I was not leaving a morsel of that delicious steak. Y'all, I just cannot believe that steak was so good. Like, when I tell y'all, that probably is number 2 to pink agaves. And the only reason why pink agaves is number 1 is because it's different with the cheese. Like, that was cooked to perfection. Man, that was good. Yeah, I'm so full, but I have me some chocolate lava cake. Oh, I love these so much with a little scoop of ice cream on the side. I'm gonna get the rest of this wine down. And I don't think I can make it to the show, y'all. I need a nap. Or either I might be out for the night. Who knows? Look at how I'm holding the camera. Y'all know I'm tired. The camera all crooked. All right, let me eat this lava cake and we will see what happens the rest of the night. Y'all, I done ate good, drank good. I'm ready to go to bed. I know it's 9:30. I'm supposed to be at the show. Don't look like I'm gonna make it. I think I'm finna go to bed. I need a nap. Let's see what's going on here at the atrium though, because I hear some noise. Ooh, y'all, I am toasted.
Listen, not stress upon the eye, and the sun begins to fade.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I want to go to bed so bad. I'm going to keep my clothes on, keep my makeup on so that I will get up and hit this silent party, a club or something. We got to see some nightlife on here. Y'all, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm trying. Whew. Well, at 6 a.m., my makeup is all smeared. So you all know how going to last night's events went. Anyway, welcome to day 2. Well, today we are in Nassau, and we're kind of like just hovering in the sea. It is really, really rocky right now. I know that there is a hurricane forming somewhere. And they say that you just feel a lot during this time of year, so you definitely can feel the movement of the ship. So we're kind of just hovering in the middle of the sea until we get to Nassau. For some reason, we're not docking until 10 a.m. I've been told by some of the websites that we are going to be the only cruise ship in port. So I really don't know why we're getting there so much later in the day, but we'll be there from 10 to 6. So I don't know if I'm going to get off the ship, but if I do, I'll let you guys see a little bit of Nassau. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to stay on and want to explore the ship. Well, since it's 6 a.m. and a lot of people are asleep, let's go do a little bit of walking around. I'm going to get some coffee, get this little frog out my throat, and we are going to get into day 2. Let's go. It's breakfast time. All right, let's see what's hidden here. Okay, that looks good. Lots of breads. I'm assuming what's on the other end is going to be very similar. Lots of bread items. We got Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts. That's different. Okay. And then we have some yogurt stuff. I don't know what that is. Little cottage cheese, fruit, eggs, pastries, plain omelet. And then here is more of your traditional breakfast. So not a huge spread, but not bad. I ain't mad at it. So this is what I ended up having for breakfast, and it wasn't anything special. It was pretty basic, but it sufficed. So next I headed to Brooklyn Cafe, which is the specialty coffee bar on board. And you have this really large room with all of these different seating options, and you can pay extra to have specialty coffee made. Morning, y'all. So today's set is courtesy of TikTok Shop. I have fallen in the TikTok Shop vortex. So this little swimsuit comes with this cute little cover up here. So I really like the fact that you can just tie it up, and it's really cute. The swimsuit is comfortable. I will be sure to link it if I can. We have arrived in Nassau, and so my plan is to go and visit the thermal spa and to find the infinity pool on board. Probably just going to be a slow kind of hanging out type of day, since I don't really think I want to get off in Nassau. Honestly, I ain't trying to spend no money out there, and I can do without the beach right now because I'm not for the heat. So that is going to be the plan for today. Let's get ready to head down to the thermal spa. I'll try to show you guys as much as I can. Of course, if people are in there, it's going to be difficult, just because I try not to record people who are like in swimsuits and compromising, positions and all that, because they're relaxing. So we'll see what we get and see what I can show you guys, but let's go. Alright guys, so we have made it to the Bridge of Sighs. So this is the infamous bridge when you cross. And yes, it is very scary walking across it. Oh my goodness. Where you can see directly down into the infinity pool that I am looking for up here. So apparently it's not where I am. But we walked it. It's here. Beautiful morning outside. Alright, look who's here. The Carnival Magic is over there. And I didn't realize this ship is significantly larger. It's not much taller, but it definitely is longer than the Magic. There are some views of Nassau. Let's keep going and see if we can find this pool. Looks like this is the adults area and probably smoking area over here. So I found out there are actually 2 infinity pools, and they are located in the adults only area, which is good. But the only thing is, it just didn't give me the vibes that I thought it would. I don't know if it's because we weren't sailing or what, but it just seemed really kind of still, and it honestly was kind of boring. So I wasn't here very long. Alright, so one thing that I forgot is that they give you your beach towels in the room, and so you have to bring them out and change them out every day and keep them with you. So of course I forgot mine. I don't like that. I don't know why they don't keep towels over here by the pools, but I'm gonna have to go back to the room, I guess, if I'm planning on getting in the water. But for now I'm just sitting out. It seems like it's like kind of raining out here now, so just a little bit of drizzle. But it feels good, so I will chill here, I guess, until I have to go inside and then probably hit the spa. So let's get some relaxation in, and I'll be back.
Good morning. I said, good morning. Good morning again, MSC Seashore. I know a lot of y'all are finished eating breakfast now. You're looking like, let's go outside. Let's go. Make sure you bring your shopping maps with you so you can shop at the recommended areas out there.
If you're planning on visiting any of MSC's ships, you have to get photos on the different bridges. So this is the Infinity Bridge, which is the longer bridge, and it's super beautiful, and it was just really calming and a nice place to stand and get photos. Nice, but I decided that I want to get off the ship. Honestly, I was gonna go to the buffet to see what was for lunch or go and pay for Ola Taco again. But you know what? I don't even want to go and deal with that buffet because I know what to expect. So we're going to get out, find some lunch, maybe go to Senor Frog's. I don't know, just anything that has decent food because I'm actually pretty hungry. So let's head off the ship and go to lunch in Nassau. Now, when you are getting off the ship, don't forget that you need to bring your sail card as well as a photo ID. So that can be your license, your passport. I always recommend making a copy of your passport so that you can keep the actual passport in the safe in your cabin and then take the paper passport with you off the ship. But definitely bring your license and photo ID. So let's get ready to go. This is a pro solo traveler tip. If you don't have an early morning excursion or anywhere that you have to be, waiting to get off the ship a little bit later will give you access to walk directly off. A lot of times you have to wait in lines if you try to get off as soon as you dock in a certain place, but I had no issues since it was about 12 o'clock before I actually got off the ship. Previously, Nassau was one of my least favorite ports as a solo traveler just because you had to do so much walking and navigating the town. And so honestly, I didn't feel as safe walking through because there were a ton of vendors and people that will kind of walk up to you and approach you. I've been catcalled in Nassau, and that's probably the only place that's happened since I've been cruising. So it was one that is usually pretty questionable for me. But now they have built up this area where you are kind of enclosed as a cruise traveler and you have access to a number of restaurants as well as stores so that you can buy like some little knickknacks and things like that. So now I really like Nassau, and I think that this was a great addition and they did a really good job with these renovations. So I decided to stop into a place called Preacher's Kid to get a burger and fries. And I know you guys are thinking, you went out to the island and got burger and fries? Yep, sure did. I was just in that mode that day. So the price for the combo was about $14 or $15, and it came with your fries and drink, and it was pretty good. Alright, that burger was good. Definitely way better than what I would have got on that ship for lunchtime. But yeah, it is about 1:55, so you know what that means. It's nap time. And you know what? I ain't got nobody to answer to because I'm traveling solo. So no judgment, but I'm getting ready to take a nap, get ready for the night because it's white night. I'm going to go to the comedy club and actually do a lot of stuff. So we're going to head back to the trip. Nice little visit in Nassau. At least I got to see it. But I'm out. Okay, y'all, it is always this Amazon dress for me. Y'all know it will be tagged in the description, but I have been wearing this dress since Icon of the Seas in January, so this is my second time wearing it. I just don't wear white anywhere else, so I figured we got to recycle this outfit because it's just too adorable. But this ship has some really pretty photo places, so I know it is going to look so good on camera when I get on these steps and on this bridge. So let's go do some photos before heading to the solo traveler meetup at 7. Alright, so the bridge is definitely a hot spot at sunset. So we're still getting ready to leave Nassau. I'm gonna set up a tripod, get a couple of pictures here. Alright, Marketplace buffet dinner, let's go. 7 p.m. This area is closed down here, but we're gonna go down to the open area and I'm gonna show you guys what they have. Now, I actually have a reservation at Ocean Cay tonight at 8 or 9, I think. So I won't be eating in here unless there's something I just want to grab. But we'll see what it looks like. Dessert's looking good though. Yeah, it looks good for real. We have some chicken salad, egg salad. It's like toppings for burgers. Okay, there are the names of what you're about to see. Here's what it looks like. That cream of corn is good. Short addressed this in the day 3 video, but I did not do the main dining room because they seat you with other travelers, and that is just something that is a little awkward for me on some days, to be honest. So I didn't want to sit with other travelers or be forced to sit at like a community table, so that's why you guys see a lot of the buffet. Overall, the buffet was a lot better this day. I actually did stop to eat some stuff, but I guess I didn't record it. But the buffet was better on this day 2 evening than any other day I saw on the cruise. While on the way to the solo traveler meetup, I passed by Kaido Sushi, which is an additional upcharge specialty restaurant on board. Yo, look how the sushi moves around this bar. That is so cool. Yeah, I am so late to the solo meetup. It ends at 7:30. We got like 8 minutes left. I don't see anybody back here. Well, I may have missed it because there is nobody here. Sorry, y'all. I tried to be on time, but I got to take my pictures. All right, y'all, I found it. So it actually was here in the corner. And they give you champagne and juice to get. So you can get 2 of them. Oops. I love the fact that you get unlimited champagne while you're at the solo meetup. This was pretty well attended. There were probably about 10 to 15 people here. Right outside of the solo travel meetup, there was live music beginning, so I decided to pop by for a second to check it out. And I did not catch this artist's name, but she was really, really good. It's dinner time. We are heading into Ocean Cay restaurants. I always tell new solo travelers, if you have fears around eating alone, specialty dining is the way to go. I have never seen a restaurant this empty though. I was very concerned about the quality of the food because nobody was here. Similar to the steakhouse, there was a menu of things that were included in that dining plan I purchased. Now, if you wanted anything outside of that, you were able to get it for 50% off. I decided to take advantage of that and get a seafood platter because I love seafood and I have been dying to try one. It had some of everything on it, from shrimp to crabs to lobster to mussels. I mean, just full of seafood. You can decide to get the platter warm or chilled, and I decided on warm. For the entree, I did this linguine, and the noodles were a little hard in my opinion, so I didn't really like it. And for dessert, I did the tiramisu, which was delicious. After dinner, I had another show scheduled, and it was so full that there were no more seats. So if you want to attend the shows, be sure to arrive early. Alright, y'all, so this is the casino at night. Y'all, the casino is packed. So I really like that they have this little opening here where you can hear the piano players. They just finished playing, but you have kind of like this opening in the Times Square area. But the casino is thick, y'all. The tables are packed, the machines are packed. Like, it is jumping in here. So it's almost 10:30, so it is time to head to the white party. It is on deck 18. I don't really know what to expect, but we're gonna see what happens here. After that, we have the comedy show, we have the club, so we're winding down on these night events, but it's probably about to be packed. Y'all, your girl slept 3 hours. I took a 3-hour nap in preparation of this night, so I should be up, even though y'all, I'm actually sleep tired still, but I should be up and ready to capture this for you guys and let you know what MSC's nighttime event situation is like. Hopefully it's a lituation. That was lame, but y'all know what I mean. All right, let's get into it.
2, 1 and 2. Let's go for that.
infamous hallway. So now I'm headed down to where the comedy show is gonna happen down here. So pretty. I went by the club a little bit earlier in the day just so I could show you guys what it looks like when it's empty. So it's a really beautiful setup and you have a lot of different options of places to sit. And of course they fill that middle part in the center with chairs. Once I arrived in this room this night, actually it was karaoke going on and it looked like a really good time, so I hated I missed it while I was at the white party. That's it. I will no longer do comedy shows on cruises. The comedians have been atrocious the last 2 cruises. There's only one I can think of that's been really good, and he was on Carnival. So, yeah, that's it for me. Overall, for Nightlife, I was pretty impressed with the white deck party since it was so well attended and they played good music from just about everywhere. The comedy show needs some work. They definitely need a better comedian. Hope you guys enjoyed the Nightlife on this ship, and I will see you guys back for the final day. The thermal spa really made this cruise and made the experience as a solo traveler. I love to be away from children and in adult only areas, and so that was what this served as. There's also a beauty salon, barbershop, and nail care area tucked in this corner near this thermal spa, but those services are additional and are not included. You also can pay extra to get a massage. In the women's changing area, they did something that I wish other lockers would do, and that is allow your card to be the thing that locks and unlocks your locker. I thought that was so cool. Now, getting into the spa experience for this 3-day cruise, I pre-purchased before leaving a $68 pass, which enabled me to have access from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day of the cruise. I visited the spa every day, but this was the first day that I actually recorded it for you guys to see everything inside. This spa was probably the most impressive I have seen on a cruise yet. They had anywhere from 7 to 8 different sauna rooms. There was the whirlpool in the center that was really strong and good and a good size for a number of people. And they also had an additional whirlpool outside. Now, you only have access to this outdoor whirlpool if you have a thermal spa pass, and so it makes for an uncrowded area to go in a very beautiful setting in the morning. First looks of Ocean Cay. It looks like we have arrived. There is the infamous lighthouse. See the seating there. Okay, there's a bit here. Wow, okay. All right. Let's see what this place is talking about. It definitely is pretty. It's pretty much a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I don't know if that's the ocean that like you get in. But yeah, we'll see what it's about today. Good morning from Ocean Cay. It is the final day of the cruise. There is the infamous lighthouse, and I am getting ready to experience this private island for the first time. I've heard that they charge for umbrellas and seats, so I'm not very happy about that. It's actually a really nice day. It's a little cloudy, so it's cool and windy. I don't know how long I'll be out here. I've never seen seagulls fly this close. I'm just adding a little tidbit of information in here, but I'm getting ready to see what this private island has to offer. It's actually pretty large. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. They told us that there's something going on at the lighthouse. The lighthouse isn't open. I have heard that it is an additional charge to climb it anyway, and I have no interest in going up any more stairs than I have already done on this cruise. But so far the water is beautiful. I'm loving the stop, loving everything that this cruise has been. Like, I have very little complaints. There are a couple, things that I think that they could improve on, but I'm definitely going to get more into that. I've addressed a little bit of it in the vlog, but there will be another video talking about the exact things that I think MSC could improve on, as well as the things they did well. So stay tuned for that, but let's get off the ship. And I'm off. Very, very easy to get off. It's about 9 o'clock. Here's the ship. Upon getting off the ship, my first stop was the welcome area, which gave you a list of the different bars and food outlets and beaches that are available on this private island. This was my first time here, so I really didn't know what to expect, but it was very beautiful and very easy to get off the ship. Now, I will say that walking through it, it really is kind of like a paved area. I know that they call this like a marine reserve or something, so they have planted like different plants here to make it more habitable for different animals and things, and it's about protecting the environment and the animals. So I don't really know exactly what the whole gist is of this area, but I do know that they worked really hard to make it look very, I guess, appeasing to wildlife, and it definitely gave those vibes. Hey guys, there is a coffee bar on the island. Hi, how you doing? They are open from 9 to 4, and here's the coffee you can get, and ice cream. Okay, so there is a path, but it's quite a little walk. I don't really know which beach I'm going to at this point. I've gotten a little confused and lost, but we'll keep going. Alright guys, so let's see what this Ocean Cay water is hitting on. I have not figured out exactly which beach or area I'm in, but it does have included chairs, but you do have to pay for the umbrellas. So at least we have some chairs. I was gonna say that really is crappy for this to be their private island and make us pay for chairs. But the water is so beautiful. I'm gonna let you guys see it as I'm entering it. But this is really nice. Honestly, it's getting kind of warm. It was nice at first when the sun was down. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but water feels good. It feels really good. It's really clear. Really pretty. line and see what the options are. Hi, take us to slow, please.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so here's what I ended up with. Some mixed vegetables, ribs, jerk chicken, fries, slaw, and a roll. So we'll see how it tastes. Oh yeah, that jerk chicken is so dry. This definitely ain't Virgin's chicken, I can tell you that. And that's what it looks like. It tastes like it looks. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, y'all, so the ribs are actually decent in Ocean Cay. For some reason, I kept getting bones in random places in that chicken, and I just hate eating chicken bones and like having them in my mouth, so it really grossed me out, so I just stopped messing with the chicken. Yeah, the food here isn't anything to write home about. It ain't great. Like, I would say get the ribs, maybe get like some rice or something on the side, but yeah, this food isn't great. I have heard complaints about flies, and I see them, but they're not as bad where you sit down, but like at the counter where they were serving, not the food that they're serving, because they serve your plate, but the bread that was sitting there that you get by yourself, like the flies were landing on it. So I was like, yeah, I'm not eating the bread. But other than that, I mean, yeah, not the best food out here. They have a big fruit selection, which is nice, but yeah, I'd say just eat some here, but just don't expect it to be great. Probably want to load up on breakfast at the buffet before you get off the ship, which breakfast was really, really good this morning in the buffet. I don't think I said that on video. I know I recorded some of it, but breakfast was different. They had more of a spread, and it was really good. So I think for me, I'm heading back on the ship. Ocean Cay is pretty. They don't have a pool or anything, and if you don't pay for an umbrella, you are uncovered in the sun. So I'm good on being here. It was really nice laying in the ocean. It felt really good, so I did enjoy that, but I've had about enough. I would prefer to go back to the spa since I have that spa pass, so that's probably where we're headed, back to the ship. Due to the food, lack of things to do, and amount of walking that it takes to get to the rest area and water, this is my least favorite private island of a cruise line. Now, it was a good day to say the least, a beautiful beach day once you finally get to the beach, but this definitely is at the bottom of the private islands I've been to. After returning to the ship, I decided to take advantage of the least crowded time and check out the chocolate shop and some of the other shops that are on board. Now, MSC is supposedly known for having really good chocolate. I unfortunately did not get an opportunity to try this, to be the judge of it, because I am a chocolate lover, but the shop was really beautiful, and I love the different options and the fact that they had an opportunity for you to mix and match and collect different kinds. So I made it to my last specialty dining, which was Ola Taco, And as part of the dining plan, you get the all-you-can-eat, which would be $17.99 without it, which isn't bad. And so they have some different options as far as salsas. You can get tacos, enchiladas, burritos, nachos, tostada, quesadillas. So a good amount of options. I tried these tacos on the first day and they were really good. But I want to try something different. I'm a burrito girl, so I'm thinking I might get a burrito to start, get some chips and salsa, and of course a margarita. Now the drinks are going to be extra, so if you have a drink package, it'll be part of that. If you don't, you will have to pay for it separately. So let's look at the menu and order. Y'all, Ocean Cay's food was so bad, I devoured my tacos without even showing y'all. But I got the same tacos I had the first day. So, depending on where that video is, refer back to see them. But this is the beef burrito. So, I'm about to smash it too. Yeah, y'all. I really didn't like that food at Ocean Cay at all. Alright. Bon appetit. Alright, y'all. So I am in the whirlpool, which is the private one for the thermal spa that we took a look at this morning. I've been waiting on everybody to get out. I'm here. But y'all, this weather is perfect for being out here. I've been just laying out here for a couple hours. Y'all, the whirlpool is whirling. Hold on. Look at this. Woo. The thing is jumping. Okay. So, so I've been waiting to get this to myself and just relaxing out here, y'all. It just feels amazing. Like, I guess we are through. Hopefully those hot summer Caribbean days have passed. If you saw my version video, you know Key West and Bimini were pretty unbearable, but I'm about to relax and enjoy this. But this vlog is coming to a close because I really don't think there's anything that I want to do tonight. The sound quality is probably bad on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you for watching my vlog series on the MSC Seashore. Be sure to let me know what you thought of this vlog and if you're considering trying out this ship. I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye!